not looking for a pastry, can you find a boulangerie to get one. But if you're looking for one, there's absolutely none in sight. Not a bad way to start the morning. So the Tuileries Garden was created by Catherine de Medici in 1559 when her husband Henry II died, and she created it in the Italian Renaissance style. And I think it was used kind of like as a place for her and her son to mourn. But in 1666, it was redone by the same guy who did Versailles. And so then you got the French formal style, and you get the rows of chestnut trees and then actual sculptures. And the garden itself, the Tuileries, is made up of 10 separate gardens. So when you go off to the sides, you get little views of other cute little gardens, and it makes up one. That's a real bird right there. First I thought he was a sculpture. The end of the Tuileries, depending on which way you're going, at the beginning of it or at the end, you find the Louvre. I gained in some nice little white detail on my flats after walking through the Tuileries. So this is the bridge, the Pont that used to have all the love locks on it, but more recently they've actually taken them all off and replaced them with just, well, I don't even know if there's supposed to be art there. I assume it was probably just supposed to be boards, but I like the art. My name's Isa. I don't meet many Isas, but I'm pretty sure that's what that might say right there. Took them all down because it was making the bridge fall apart, really. It was, the grates were coming off. So I guess it's for the best, but it's still the fun. You can find some locks along the bridge here, but they're going to be at the start of it on the Louvre side, and they aren't actually on the bridge. I'm headed to a taxidermy shop. Pretty excited about this, actually. I'm also still looking for Boulangerie, which I have yet to find. Still haven't eaten. The taxidermy shop is called Deyrolle, and it's on Rue des Barques. So I finally found a boulangerie, which I'm really happy about because I get to eat. I'm going to head over to Luxembourg Gardens and eat my pastry. I got a apple thing. Excited. Flaky, like it should be, and buttery. Yum. I found it. Okay, so it turns out I couldn't film inside, which makes complete sense, but it was totally worth it. It's a taxidermy shop, and they have like bears and lions and tigers, oh my, and they have butterflies, and they create artwork out of everything, birds, otters, raccoons. I could go on forever. Got myself a little lost, I'm not quite sure where I am. Just having a hard time finding which way the river is, and that's throwing me off. I keep seeing these buildings at the end of the street with like grand architecture, so I'm thinking if I head towards one of those, I'll be able to find my way, and hopefully it's the Luxembourg Gardens. Place Saint-Sulpice. I folded, I asked for directions. Turns out I'm only like a block away. Seriously, I was like right here. Finally made it to Luxembourg Gardens after getting a little bit lost, but I made it. And this is the second biggest garden in Paris, and it's nice. It's got like tennis courts and things for the kids, a little bit more gardening too. Cool place to just hang out. These people are just eating lunch. This is a unique church. This is behind the Panthéon. This church is crooked. I'm standing in the middle. You can see it's not really symmetrical. It kind of curves backwards to the left a little bit. Passion fruit from Berthillon. My goodness, that's good. Headed to the Hôtel de Ville area because I know there's a shopping, a store there that has Wi-Fi and bathrooms. So the Hôtel de Ville is not actually a hotel, but a city hall, or it was. Now it's just an administrative center, and it's used for a lot of events. I know I've seen ice skating here. There's whatever this is. For lunch, I got a petit pain salé. salty sandwich, salty bread, I don't know. But oh my goodness, this bread is like a lot tough. My jaw hurts. Chapelle time. Chapelle, the Holy Chapel. This is just right when you walk inside. These are 13th century stained glass windows. There's 15 of them that depict Bible scenes. Louis IX of France commissioned this to be built when he purchased relics of Christ and he needed somewhere to keep them, so this was consecrated in 1248. It's museum time. Gonna do the Musée d'Orsay. I haven't been here yet. Don't really know what's here. But I'll find out. We're in. So this building used to be an Art Nouveau railway station. So you've got this gorgeous ceiling that runs down the middle of it. One of the really cool things about this museum is that you can actually go out on the rooftop and you get a view of like the separate floor and the Seine. How you doing? A lot of steps. So me and Gabby decided to come up to the Arc de Triomphe at nighttime. I've seen it during the daytime, but it is cooler at night. I think the perfect time though would be going from dusk, so daylight, dusk to nighttime would be perfect. But this is really cool. We saw the Eiffel Tower like sparkle and do its thing. It's beautiful. We decided to take a stroll down the Champs-Élysées at night. Here we go into the Hall of Mirrors. The grandeur of this place is just ridiculous.